Welcome to the JV boys basketball game. McBain Ramblers versus Pine River. Trenton Brunick and Sean Pink for the jump. Ramblers win the jump and jump ball. Pine River Bucks get the ball. Google gives it to Smith. Smith goes to the left side, gives it to Dean. Jason Dean dribbles up to the center, gives it back to Google. Google drives down, goes to the back door, and Eli Smith with the bucket. First points of the game. Colton Haverkamp goes to the right side, passes it up to Trenton Brunick, which gets a foul called on Google. Colton Haverkamp with the basketball. Gives it to Bryce Aiken, gives it back to Haverkamp. Over to Gavin Scott. Gavin Scott goes over top, gets a screen from Haverkamp. Pitches it back to Scott. Gives it to Aiken. Along the top. Haverkamp with the pump fake. Gets the bucket to fall. 2-2. Minute gone in the first quarter. Mason Google with the ball between the legs. Picks it up, looking for help. Gets it to the corner, drives in, kicks it back out, goes to the right side. Dean drives, gets stuck, gets it to Nichols. Nichols goes up and under, kicks it back out. Hayden Nichols with the ball at the top, goes down to the corner. Off the fingers of Ramblers, and Pine River will keep the ball. Sean Pink to pass it in for the Bucks. Sean Pink taken by Gavin Scott. Gavin Scott stops at about the letters, gets it over the Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Aiken. Aiken to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes over top, gets it to Scott. Scott goes over to Acom, gets it back to Scott. Over to Haverkamp. Up to Scott. Scott spins. Back to Acom. Acom inside to the post. Acom gets it back. Colton Haverkamp with a shot, no good. Ramblers will retain possession. Gavin's got to pass it in for the Ramblers. Gets it high to Brunick. So Haverkamp. Haverkamp gets a screen from Brunick. Gives it to Aiken. Aiken to the corner. Aiken gets it back. Launches deep three. No good. Google with the ball, gets it past half court, gets to about inside, misses a shot. Hayden Nichols with the three. Colton Haverkamp gives it to Aiken, back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up to the top to Aiken. Aiken goes to the corner to Ealing. Ealing back to Aiken. Aiken between his leg shots to get out of the double team. Brunick with the ball, tries to make penetration. Back up top to Aiken. Down low. Fumbles the ball. And out of bounds by Brett Ealing. Google, pass half court. Google hands it off again. Hand it off across the middle. Google with the fancy pass. And jump ball under his basket. Colton Haverkamp takes it up for the Ramblers. 4.5 left in the first quarter. Acom gets it into the inside, gives it to Gavin in the corner. Gavin Scutt hits the 3. He's him on the board. Guru brings the ball across half court. Backdoor pass to Dean. Dean takes one dribble pump fake, but no good. Foul on McBain. Maybe a foul on Trenton Brunick. His first foul, team's first. Trenton Brunick with the ball, gets it to Acom. Acom pressured for half court, gets it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp over to Acom. Acom back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes to the corner to Scutt. Scutt, too long. Google gets the rebound. Foul on Brett Ealing. Second team foul. Google with the ball, crosses half court. Google goes to the right side, gets a screen, goes down to the middle to Smith. Smith gets it back to Google. Google goes to the baseline, drives, shot blocked, going McBain's way. Colton Haverkamp with the basketball. Gets it to Acom. Acom to Scutt. Over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Scutt. Down to Acom. Acom to the post. Out to Drew Hamilton, who airballs a shot. But Trenton Brunick gets the putback line. Google the Dean. Dean looking around, tries going back door, gets it to Smith, and he makes the bucket. Haverkamp to Acom. Acom back over to Haverkamp. Haverkamp penetrates, gets it out to the corner. Back to Haverkamp. Over to Acom. Acom with the long shot, and that falls. Google with the basketball. Google goes to the backside. Out to Pink. Pink misses his shot. Brunick with the rebound, gets it to Colton Haverkamp. Colton takes his time. Out to Trenton Brunick. Trenton Brunick looking around. Gets it behind him to Acom. Acom to Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Acom. Out to Scutt. Acom. Haverkamp. Haverkamp with the 3. Front iron. Gavin with the rebound. Gets it to the post. Gets it out. Back out to Haverkamp. To Acom. To Scutt. Scott dishes it to Haverkamp. Out of the corner for Hamilton. Hamilton high pass intercepted by Sean Pick. Sean Pick shot missed. Be a timeout. Injury timeout. Gavin Scott gives it to Acom, back to Scott. Scott to Acom. Acom down low, stripped away. No good, Brunig. Brunig gets another shot, no good. Kicks it out to Acom. Acom front iron. Dean gets the rebound. Foul on Brunig. Google brings it up for the Bucks, gets it to Dean. Dean waits for the offense to set up. Gets a pick from Smith. Over to Pink. Pink draws the foul. Pink makes the first one. Brett Ealing subs in for Trenton Brunig. 10 to 8. 11 seconds left. 11 to 8, 11 seconds left in the first. 11 to 9. 10 to 9, my bad. Gavin with the last second bucket. Too far left. That's the end of the first quarter. Welcome back to the ball game. 10 to 9. The Ramblers with the slim lead. And Google with the quick bucket. Scott brings it up for the Ramblers. Gets it to Maloney. Ealing. Dean down to the middle to Smith. Smith, tough layup, no good. Maloney, high pass to Scott. Scott, pump fake, gets it back out to Maloney. Maloney to Ealing. Ealing with the three, no good, tightly covered. Google gets it to Dean. Dean gets the screen. Intercepted by Maloney over to Scott. Scott brings it up half court. Scott gets it up to the top. Down. High pass from Maloney out of bounds. Google with the ball. Gets it down to Pink. Pink, no good. Scott takes it up for the Ramblers. Scott gets it down to Ealing. Back up to Scott. Scott, long three, back iron. Nichols gets the rebound. Nichols takes it up. Timeout from Pine River. 30-second timeout. Six minutes left in the half. Nichols with the ball up top. Gets it over to Google. Google, back iron. Jump ball between Scott and Pink. Avery subs in for Dean for the Bucks. Scott to Acom. Acom up on top. Back to Acom. Over to Scott. Scott fires it to Acom. Acom goes down. Gets it over to Scott. Scott over to Acom. And Trevor. Mark subs in for Pink. Sorry. Trevor Holmquist. Nope. 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 Sorry. Eli Smith. I was on looking at the wrong program. Grady Moore to Nichols. Nichols down over to Moore. Moore up to Lar. Over to Google. Google floater. Good from Google. Brett with the turnaround jumper. No good. Moore with the ball. Gives it over to Mason Google. Mason Google, 3 off the dribble, no good. Brady, and missed shot again after the steal. Gavin Scott dribbling the ball up, gives it to Acom, over to Scott, Scott to Ealing. Ealing gets the shot to fall. Sean Pink gives it to Moore. Over to Lar. Lar stuck. Gets it to Moore. Pass to Pink is no good. Colin Haverkamp takes it up for the Ramblers. Passes it to Scott. Scott's pass is deflected out of bounds. Brett Ealing gets the foul called. Scott up to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to the middle, gets it to Acom on the right side, gets it in the middle to back to Acom. Over to Scott. Scott's pass, no good. Maloney subs in for Gavin Scott. 12-13. 3 minutes left in the half. Colton Haverkamp with the ball. Hands it off to Acom. Acom tries going inside, gets it to Maloney, down to Ealing, back up to Maloney. Maloney crosses over, gets it inside to out to Acom, who misses the three. Down low for the Bucks. Grady Moore with the basket, 12-15. Pine Ever with the lead. Down, back out for the three from Ealing, and that falls. Tie game here in McBain. Grady Moore gives it to Lar. Lar to Pink. Pink looking for an opening, gives it to Dean. Dean to the inside, fumbles the ball, gives it to Pink. Pink misses the easy shot. Mason Google subs in for Sean Pink. Mason Google gets it to Dean. He gets it to back out to Google. Over to Dean. Foul on Bryce Acom. Passing along the top. Google with the ball. Gets it to Moore. Moore going ISO. Stolen. Haverkamp with the ball. Haverkamp to Acom. Over to Maloney. Maloney, wild shot. Dean brings it up for the Bucks. Over to Google. Google pushes it inside. No good. Bucks save it. Dean floater. Foul called. Just under a minute left in the half. Swanson subs in for Aiden Nichols. His second shot also no good. Maloney down to Acom. Acom's layup, no good. Google brings it up. Google open. Miscommunication on the Ramblers. Bucks with the rebound. Google with another three. Hits this one. Havercamp with the ball. Gets a screen from Maloney. Gets it to Maloney. Maloney to Havercamp to Acom to in the middle. No good. Brett with another shot on the ground foul. Seven seconds left in the half. Let's see what McMahon tries to do here. Tommy with the last second bucket. No good. And that will end the half. 15-18. Pine River with the lead.
And we are back for the Pine River versus McBain game. It is 15-18 Pine River, and it is Buck ball. Number 2, Mason Golg has the ball. He drives in. He looks around. He gives it to 14, Sean Pink. Sean Pink gives it to Aiden Nichols. Aiden gives it back to Mason Golg. Mason goes for the 3, and it is good. Colton Haverkamp takes the ball down the court nice and slow. Colton passes the ball to Bryce Acom. Acom passes it back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Gavin Scott. Back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp looks around for a pass, and he gives it to Gavin Scott. Gavin passes it overhead to Acom. Acom to Brett Ealing. He loses the ball. Bryce fights for it on the floor. Trenton Brunick picks up the ball, gives it to Colton. Colton goes for the 3, and is no good. Picked up by 22, Jason Dean, who takes it down the court for the Pine River. Jason gives it to Mason. Mason takes it to the corner. He goes to pass it to Eli Smith. Gavin Scott knocks it out of bounds. And Pine River gets a shot for 2. Colton takes the ball down the court for the Ramblers, gives it to Bryce, who gives it to Trenton, and he makes a layup. Mason Golg takes the ball down the court for the Bucks. He goes for the 3, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Ramblers. Bryce Acom taking the ball down the court. He passes it to Trenton Brunick. Trenton to Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Acom. Acom goes to the 3, and it is no good. It is rebounded by Aiden Nichols. Mason Golg passes the ball, takes the ball down the court for the Bucks. Mason gives it to Sean. Sean to Aiden. Aiden goes to the 3, no good. Rebounded by Bryce Acom. Colton Haverkamp takes the ball down the court. He sets up his offense. He gives it to Brett Ealing. Brett goes to the shot, no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sean takes the ball down the court. Sean to Mason. Mason to Eli. Eli goes for the shot in the corner. Trenton Brunick rebounds. Gives it to Colton. Colton to Acom. To Brett. Back to Bryce. Give it to Gavin. Gavin goes for the shot, and it is good. Mason Golg with the ball again. He gives it to Eli Smith. Back to Golg. Golg to Pink. Pink goes for the 3, and it is good. Colton Haverkamp takes the ball down the court for the Ramblers. Colton to Scott. Ealing to Scott. Back to Ealing. Back to Scott. There's a lot of back and forth between them. To Colton Haverkamp. To Bryce in the corner. To Trenton, who goes to Gavin in the back, who goes for the shot and is no good. Pink rebounds. To Dean, back to Pink. Back to Dean. To Smith. Smith to Nichols. Nichols to Pink, who goes to the shot. And there's a foul. There's a foul on Trenton Brunick. Sean Pink gets 2 shots. First shot is no good. Trent Brunick goes out and Drew Hamilton comes in. Second shot is good. Bryce Acom taking the ball down the court in a fast break. He gives it all the way to the other side of the court to Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Acom, to Ealing, to Hamilton, to Acom, who loses it and the ball goes out of bounds. It is Pine River ball. Dean takes the ball out for the Rangers, gives it to Pink, back to Dean. Dean at the top of the key. He goes to the corner, looks around, tries to pass it to Pink, but he's not there. The ball goes out of bounds. It is McBain ball. Haverkamp, not Haverkamp, my mistake. Hamilton takes the ball out for the Ramblers, gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Acom, back to Haverkamp. Acom drives in, he goes to the shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Pine River. Nichols to Pink, down the court at the top of the key. He looks around, gives it to Nichols. And there's a foul. It is now Rambler ball. The score is 26-19 Pine River. There is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. The ball is stolen from the Ramblers by Pink. And there's a foul called on Bryce Acom. Pine River takes the ball out. Keegan Pollington in for Brett Ealing. Gold passes the ball in to Nichols, and there's another foul. There's a foul on Colin Haverkamp. Pine River takes the ball out again. Pink taking the ball out for Pine River, passing it to Dean, who immediately goes in for the shot. And there's another foul on Gavin Scott. Jason Dean gets 2 shots. First shot is no good. Second shot is also no good. Here. Bryce Acom passes the ball into Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp takes it down the court. Haverkamp to Acom. Acom to Pollington. Back to Acom, who passes it to Scott, who wasn't there. Ball goes out of bounds. Jason Dean taking the ball out for the Bucks, giving it to Mason Gulg. To Pink, who drives it in for a shot, passing it to Jason Dean. Jason Dean goes up for the layup, and it is good. Bryce Acom takes the ball for the Ramblers, passing it into Colton Haverkamp, who takes it down the court. Haverkamp to Acom, back to Haverkamp, back to Acom, to Pollington in the corner, to Acom. Acom back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Hamilton, and there's a foul on Aiden Nichols. McBain takes the ball out. Nichols out. We have Braden Lahr in. And we also put Thomas Maloney in for Gavin Scott. Aiken passing the ball in, trying to pass it to Hamilton, but Gulg steals the ball. He drives in, he goes up for the layup, no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp, who fights for it, but there's a foul called on Mason Gulg. McBain takes the ball out. Aiken passes it into Haverkamp. Haverkamp takes it down the court to Pollington. Over the head to Hamilton, who gets it stolen from him by Eli Smith. Eli drives it down the court, goes in for the shot. No good. Ball goes out on Pine River. It is McBain ball. Aiken passes it in to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Pollington. Back to Haverkamp. Back to Pollington. Back to Haverkamp. Back to Pollington. And Mason Gulg knocks it out of Pollington's hands, making it go out of bounds. It is still McBain ball. Pollington takes the ball, gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Aiken. Aiken back to Haverkamp to Hamilton, who tips the ball out. It is now Pine River ball. Gulg takes the ball down the court. There is 13 seconds left to go in the third. The score is 28-19, Pine River. Pink drives to the ball. And there's a foul. Foul called on Eli Smith. It is McBain ball. Aiken passes it into Haverkamp, back to Aiken, back to Haverkamp, to Aiken, who goes in for the three, and it is no good. That is the end of the third quarter. And we are back for the last 8 minutes of the JV boys game. Pine River versus McBain. 19-28 is the score. It is Pine River is up. It is McBain ball. Bryce Aiken taking the ball. Bryce Aiken taking the ball out for McBain. Giving it to Haverkamp. Giving it back to Aiken, to Pollington in the corner. Back to Aiken, back to Haverkamp, to Maloney. To Haverkamp, to Aiken. Foul on The foul on. Foul on Braden Lahr. McBain took the ball out, giving it to Acom, taking it out to Havercamp, to Maloney. I don't exactly know what happened, but Pine River has the ball. Mason Gog taking the ball down the court for Pine River. Pollington tries to steal the ball mid-pass. It is knocked back court. Gog picks it up, taking it back down the court. Gog gives it to Pink. And there's a foul on, I think 14 Pink, Sean Pink. It is McBain ball. Bryce Acom taking the ball out, giving it to Havercamp. Havercamp takes it down the court. There is a foul on McBain. It is now Pine River ball. Aiden Nichols taking the ball out for Pine River. Passing it into Mason Gog. Takes it to the top of the key, back to Nichols. To Pink. Back to Nichols. He looks around for someone to pass it to. Mid-pass. Colton Havercamp takes the ball, driving it down the court to Acom. Acom goes in for the layup. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Pine River. It is still McBain ball. Thomas Maloney taking the ball out for the Ramblers. What are we doing? Maloney passes it overhead to Trenton Brunick, to Havercamp, to Acom. Acom back to Maloney in the corner. Maloney goes in for the three, and it is good. Pink passing the ball out, taking the ball out for, Gog taking the ball out for Pine River, giving it to Nichols, to Smith, back to Nichols, to Smith in the middle. He passes outside to Lahr. Lahr passes it to Gog. Gog to Smith. Smith back to Gog. And Pollington steals the ball from Gog to Havercamp. Havercamp goes in for the layup, which is good. Pink taking the ball out for the Rangers, passing it into Smith. Smith takes it down the court for the Rangers, or for the Bucks. I don't know where I got Rangers. Giving it to Pink. Pink goes in for the three. The three is good. Havercamp taking the ball down the court. Passing it to Acom. Acom goes in for the three, which is good. Gog taking the ball out for the Bucks. Nichols taking it down the court. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the Bucks. It is McBain ball. Bryce Acom taking the ball out for the Ramblers. Number 3, Grady Moore in for Smith. Colton takes it down the court to Brunick. And there's a foul on Braden Lahr. Trenton Brunick takes the ball out for, no. They made a split-second decision. Thomas Maloney gets two shots? We're going to say 2 shots. I didn't see. Maybe it was 1-on-1 or 1 shot. I couldn't really tell. The shot was no good. Pink rebounds. Gives it to Moore. And he goes in, gives it to Nichols. Nichols for the layup. And there's a foul on number 4, Aiden Nichols. It is McBain ball. Actually, they changed it again. Trenton Nichols gets to shoot. It is 1-1. They get a 1-1 and a technical. They're going to shoot the 1-1 first. Also happening, number 4, Aiden Nichols is out, and number 22, Jason Dean, is back in. They shot the 1-1, and now they are shooting the technical. Colton Haverkamp gets 2 shots. That first shot was from Trenton Brunick. First shot is no good. Second shot is good. It is McBain ball. Acom takes the ball out, gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp at the top of the key, gives it to Pollington, back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp drives into the middle, goes up for the shot, and it is good! Braden Lahr takes the ball out for the Bucks, gives it to Gulg, who gives it to Dean. To Moore. Back out to Gulg, who goes in for the 3, and it is good. Bryce Acom taking the ball out for the Ramblers, giving it to Colton Haverkamp. Timeout, McBain. And we are back from that timeout. It is 34-30 Pine River. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth. Acom takes the ball out for the Ramblers. Gives it to Haverkamp. Back to Acom. To Maloney in the corner. He tries to dribble to the middle, but fumbles. The ball is picked up by Grady Moore. The ball is knocked out of bounds by the Ramblers. Thomas Maloney out, Gavin Scott in. It is Pine River ball. Moore passes the ball into Dean. Dean to Pink. Pink drives into the middle, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebounded. There's a jump ball. It is still Pine River ball. Pink, there's timeout Pine River. That will be a full timeout. And we are back from that timeout. The score is 34-30. 34-30. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Pine River has the ball. Pink passes it into Gog. Gog passes it to Dean. Dean back to Gog. Gog dribbles at the top of the key. And there's a foul called on Bryce Acom. And Pine River takes the ball out. Havercamp comes in for Hamilton comes in for Pollington. Grady Moore takes the ball out for the Bucks. Gives it to Gog. Gog back to Pink. Pink to Lar. Lar to Dean. Dean back to Moore. Moore to Lar on the corner. Lar drives in. Gives it to Pink. Pink to Gog. Gog goes into the layup and it is good. Bryce Acom driving the ball down the court. Gives it to Hamilton. To Scott. To Havercamp. There's a foul called on Grady Moore. Colton Havercamp gets 2 shots. First shot is good. No. Second shot is good. Gog takes the ball out. Gives it to Dean. Dean travels it around to Smith. Smith to Lar, who throws it, who passes it to Pink. And there's a foul on Colton Havercamp. Pine River takes the ball out. Pink passes into Gog, who goes for the 3, no good. Rebounded by Trenton Brunick, but there's a jump ball. Pine River takes the ball out again. But mistaken that it is Rambler ball. Acom passes the ball into Havercamp. Havercamp back to Acom. Acom over to Hamilton. Hamilton to the middle to Trenton Brunick, who goes into the layup, no good. Rebounded by Gog. Yep. Gog to Dean. Dean to Smith. Smith back to Dean. Dean back over to Smith. There's a lot of back and forth there. Smith to Lar, back to Smith. Smith to Lar, but there is a foul on Austin Freen. Braden Lar gets I think it is 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. First shot is no good. Rebounded by the Ramblers. Bryce Akam takes it down the court in a fast break. He takes it to the middle, going in for a layup, which is good. Lard takes it out for the Bucks. Into Dean, into Smith. And there's a foul on number 3, Colton Haverkamp. And that is a technical. Eli Smith gets 2 shots. That first shot is good. Second shot is no good. Number 3, Grady Moore in for Braden Lahr, excuse me. It is Pine River ball. Dean takes it out, passes it to Pink. Pink to Smith. And there's a foul on Colton Haverkamp. Eli Smith gets 1-1. First shot, good. It is Rambler ball. I don't really understand what's happening. There's 30 seconds left to go. It is 34-37 Bucks. Ramblers have a few seconds left to try to get those points up. Oh, the ball is stolen from the Ramblers by the Bucks. The Ramblers are doing everything they can to get the ball back. There's a foul on Bryce Akam. Mason Gold gets 2 shots. First shot, no good. One more. Second shot, no good. Rebounded. And there's a jump ball. Pine River ball. Stress is high. McBain is trying to get those last few points. There's 18 seconds left to go. It is Pine River ball. Smith with the ball to Pink. Out to Gold. I didn't exactly see what happened there, but the ball went out on, but there's a foul called on Bryce Akam for a push. Mason gets 2 shots. Skylar Franklin coming in for Bryce Akam. That was Bryce Akam's 5th foul. That first shot is good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by McBain. There's 5 seconds left. To Colton, to Brunick, who goes in for the last shot. No good. Final score of the Pine River McBain game is 38-34 Pine River.